Hello, my name is Dirk Willem and I would like to talk to you today about the topic: where do you actually settle local teams? In the IT department or specialist departments? This is a question that many people ask themselves, and we plead for not setting them with the classic programmers, but rather separately from them, but supported by the classic IT, so that professional software development is possible for the local developers. Therefore, the question is not necessarily a structural one, but rather a question of reasonable integration in the sense of support, so that the classic IT can make the specifications where necessary, and otherwise the local team can make a full use of the technology as such and do not have to proceed according to the rules of the classic programming as we know it from the past decades. In addition, local teams should be given the freedom to work more or less closely with the departments. This can be quite different in the projects, depending on how much content input it also entered into the development project and is needed. In principle, however, local teams are more likely to be set up as interdisciplinary teams. This means that both the users and the developers work together on the project, and it doesn't really depend on the project manager. And if it's a larger project, then it's more likely that the project manager will take on a moderating role in order to moderate at this common goal and thus drive the project forward. That means that local teams need freedom to carry out the project in the way the possibilities are and the requirements demand it. And that's quite different from projects that have been developed in the classical way according to Scrum or the waterfall model. Because a more agile software technology gives you more possibilities to develop agile. We have already created a video about the use of the fast agile procedure model. We will link it in the description. The keyword design thinking also stands for this new kind of cooperation. After all, design thinking has already established itself for the initial phases of projects. In local projects, design thinking is used for the entire project duration. So let's recap. Local teams are best not built up in the classic programming teams, but they should have the freedom to use low-code means to develop software. Just as it is not possible to do so according to classic models of procedure. And also in this environment, local teams need a corresponding freedom. I hope the video was informative, and if you have any questions, feel free to write them in the comments and we'll answer them as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.